So this is the different methods of network security, 3.1.15. What is network security? Network security is the use of hardware and software designed to protect the integrity, confidentiality, and accessibility of a computer, preventing unauthorized access. So the properties of network security. Confidentiality is the protection of information in a system so an unauthorized person cannot access it. Integrity is maintaining the accuracy of a data so it's not modified or deleted by unauthorized parties. And availability is that the data and system are available when it's needed, for example during a power outage or a natural disaster. So unauthorized access can lead to stolen information like passwords and devices, disabled operations so the data can be deleted and the operations of a company can stop because of it, and malware, which is malicious software designed to damage a computer. So one-factor authentication is something that you know, for example a password. Two-factor authentication is something you have, like a debit card or a one-time password fob. And three-factor authentication is something that you are, for example Face ID and Touch ID that many computers and phones have. So the first type of network of security is symmetric key encryption, which is a type of encryption where only one private key is used to encrypt and decrypt the data. This means that no one has access to this key and it's used to encrypt the data and then it has to be sent to the recipient so they can use the same key to decrypt. Another type of encryption is public key encryption, also known as asymmetric encryption, which uses mathematically linked public and private key pairs to encrypt and decrypt data. So this means that when someone wants to send an encrypted message, they can take the public key for the recipient from a public directory and they use it to encrypt the message before sending it. Then the recipient can use their private key to decrypt it that is linked to the public key. So another type of security is trusted media access control. So every device has a unique MAC address hard-coded into the NIC. This using trusted access will only allow specific MAC addresses onto a network or will block specific MAC addresses. In theory, this is an effective way to prevent external computers from gaining access, but normally it's very simple to change your MAC address and trick the control into thinking that you're a different computer. So in reality, it can be easily tricked. So there are also firewalls which control traffic going into and out of a network by monitoring the packets. So they use monitor traffic, it prevents Trojans and hackers, and also firewalls comes with an access policy that can be implemented for certain hosts and services, and there's also better privacy. However, the cost is expensive. User restriction can sometimes have deficits for large organizations where employees can end up being prevented from doing certain operations which can impact productivity. The performance will also slow down with a firewall and it doesn't always prevent all of the malware attacks and it's quite complex for large organizations to set up. So encryption, as seen before, is disguising data by encoding it so that unauthorized parties can't understand it. It's like a secret code. The advantage is it's hard to break and it's pretty cheap and easy. However, it doesn't prevent the deletion of your data. And also, if you lose the decryption key, you'll be unable to access any of the data. And also, if someone manages to break the decryption key, it can lead to a false sense of security as you won't know that your messages are being read. And some encryptions are designed to have a backdoor built in. So the ethical and social issues of network security. Professionals in cybersecurity will see and handle a lot of private information, so it's essential that they are confidential and don't reveal to anyone, like competitors, what information they find on a computer. Network security professionals are also responsible for ensuring that data is safe and backed up. Otherwise, clients and their customers will be detrimentally impacted. For example, if a large company trusts someone else to secure their data and ensure backup, if they don't do that and then something happens like a power outage, they could end up losing a lot of data or they could be attacked and they won't be able to operate. There are also many laws around network security. As seen here, the Data Protection Act, Computer Misuse Act, Copyright Designs and Patents Act,